Okay, so Archangel Gabriel is the second in command. As we've talked about, in the angelic realm and within the archangels, there is a hierarchy, and Archangel Gabriel is second only to Archangel Michael. They often work in tandem with each other. So Gabriel is a female energy angel, so I'm going to refer to her as she and her. Archangel Michael is a male energy angel, and Archangel Gabriel is a female energy angel. They're not men or women. That's really important to say. They don't have gender in that way. But the reason that we use he and she is firstly to be able to connect in a more personal and meaningful way with the angels, but also it's so that you can get to know them in a way that is relatable. Do you remember I talked about with Archangel Michael? The angels want to connect with you in a way that makes sense to you, and they'll do all that they can to achieve that. So Gabriel is the female energy angel, second in command, if you like, with Archangel Michael. She has the most beautiful golden sparkling aura, like yellow gold sparkles. She's the angel of communication, and she helps you to communicate honestly. She helps you to communicate clearly. She's the archangel who is associated also through that communication with your throat chakra. I've worked with her a lot on my throat chakra. If you've seen any of my other videos, I'm often mentioning my throat chakra. I've been working on it for such a long time, but it just closes up sometimes when I feel nervous or just unexpectedly, and in my opinion, quite embarrassingly, it just kind of closes up sometimes. My voice goes, oh. But Archangel Gabriel helps you to clear those nervous ways that you have, that fear of communicating honestly, or any kind of barrier that you have to communication within yourself. So she helps you to really become aware of what your needs are and to honour those needs, and also to communicate clearly with other people and confidently with other people. So Gabriel, angel of communication, beautiful sparkling golden and white energy. Crystals, I've said in the video with Michael, and I'll share this with all of the archangels in this course, it's really helpful to have a crystal that you can connect with an archangel through. Now, the crystal that will help you to connect with Archangel Gabriel is yellow calcite, or as we often call it in our house, lemon. We call them lemon calcite and orange calcite, even though it is orange, but if you think of the fruit. Oh, it makes my mouth water whenever I say that or think of that. But lemon calcite or yellow calcite is a really great crystal to have, which will help you to connect with Gabriel's energy. I find when you hold something in your hand, which helps you to connect with the angels, it really does bring it into a physical experience, a real touchy-feely experience. And I think that's really helpful when you're beginning to connect with the angels. So Gabriel, female energy, angel of communication, golden and sparkling white aura, throat chakra, yellow crystal. Now, she embodies empowerment and honesty, and I know that sounds big. I think empowerment can feel like a big idea, and honesty can be quite nervy too, really. Being honest with yourself is sometimes the most difficult thing in the world to be. But all of the angels work with you in a really gentle way. They can't interfere where they're not asked to help. And they would never do anything which would be forceful. They would only ever help you in your life in a way that was aligned with where you are and who you are. They're very gentle, and sometimes when you first start connecting with the angels, that can be like a bit frustrating because people will say, I want to feel it more strongly. I want to feel Gabriel or Michael or Chamuel or whoever it is. I want to feel that archangel really strongly, but they will be gentle. They'll be gentle all of the time so that you can enjoy slowly and safely getting to know their energy. I am the most impatient person. I mean, I think I've got better as I've got older, but I'm definitely one for like, right, what's the quickest way we can do this? But it isn't like that with the angels. It's really about allowing them to be part of your life and allowing them in. Big part of working with the archangels is to allow yourself to get familiar with them and feel safe with them and feel secure with them, so that you can really let them into your body. And I do mean your body, your physical being. Your body is made up of physical and vibration and feeling. And if the angels are allowed to come into your life and into your body, they bring with them their divine specialism. So they bring the aura, which is the coloured light of the angel, holds, in Archangel Gabriel's case, the energy of empowerment and the energy of honesty. So if you can bring that energy into your body, if you can feel empowered, which is being confident, which is not getting in your head and worrying about things that put you off of doing the thing. Empowerment is about giving you the means, the wherewithal to do what you want to do. It's not going and climbing Mount Everest. It's about, right, how can I feel confident and happy to do the things that I want to do in my life? That's what empowerment's about. It's not a takeover. It's not like you're suddenly going to become this raw person. It's just, how can I do the things that I want to do in a way that's comfortable and I don't keep getting stressed out or anxious about? It'll give you the means, the power. She'll give you the means or the power to do the things that you want to do in life. And honesty. One of the biggest ways that Gabriel has helped me is to be honest about my needs, to be honest about what I need. And that can be multi-level, like what I need out of life, what I need in order to thrive in terms of nutrition and food, what I need in terms of rest, what I need in my life. Because it's very easy to ignore your needs. It's very easy to suppress the way that you feel, because sometimes it's not convenient. It means that if you identify your needs or what's important to you, you might have to have a conversation with somebody about what that is so that changes can be made, for example. And as I grew up, I didn't grow up with that kind of outlook. I always grew up outwardly confident, but inwardly really not confident at all. And really not wanting to cause any trouble, really not wanting to, really don't like confrontation, really don't like arguments or anything like that. I really don't. And I don't think you probably do either. But when you think about being honest, you think about how that could have repercussions. Because if you're not honest, if you keep pushing your feelings down or suppressing the way that you feel or putting other people before you, you think that suddenly there's going to be a time when you're going to be able to have the things that you want, or where you're going to be able to, take time for yourself. But it doesn't ever happen unless you actually make it happen. So listening to your needs is one of the ways that she's helped me, is really prioritizing my own well-being, prioritizing myself, being honest about what I want and what's important to me, and not letting ego get in the way of what that is. And also not letting any worries about having to have, in my case, difficult conversations about what that looked like. So being honest is just about, in the first instance, it's just about listening to your needs, listening to your feelings, and not being frightened by that, and knowing that you can listen to your feelings and you can listen to your needs. And you haven't got to do anything about it if you don't want to. It can just be your own private little thing that you do with Archangel Gabriel. But when you know what your needs are, you're able to function in your life in a much more positive way. You're doing more of the things that you want to do. You're not feeling resentment. You're being more confident because you're communicating your feelings. And that's something that is really helpful in terms of you creating the life that you want, and also having healthy relationships with people. So Gabriel is the archangel of communication, and she really helps you to, people would say speak your truth. I don't really connect with that. I do use that expression sometimes because it's kind of come to mean something that people understand. It's just being honest with yourself and being honest with other people, and only saying what's true. Like, you can't lie. And that takes time. See, throat chakra. You have to think about how you can be confident enough to say what's important to you and listen to your own needs. But you can start it gently, and Archangel Gabriel will always help you to start it gently, as will all of the angels. So a primary role is to empower you. It's to empower you to understand yourself, to understand your feelings, and to understand your needs. And slowly, step by little step, beginning to take action on those things, but only in a way that you're comfortable with. And the areas of your life that she can help you with are your purpose, because as you become more honest, you begin to discover what it is that you want to do and do those things. And that is absolutely what your purpose is about. And communication, obviously, because she helps you to speak, say the words, find the words, and self belief. Self belief and honesty and communication, they're so much part of the same thing. And you wouldn't think maybe that they went together, but they really do. Because when you're honest about what you want, when you're honest with yourself, you begin to gather more confidence. And through that confidence becomes a greater sense of belief in your capabilities. So self belief also. So that's Angel Gabriel, female energy angel, beautiful, golden, sparkling light, and she's the second in command to Archangel Michael. In the next video, we're going to be talking about an absolutely incredible angel who is really focused on helping us to enjoy and experience optimal levels of health and healing. Do you know who that is? I'll see you in the next video.